Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. Let's go to an auction. I went down to a local auction because they had a lot of Haywood Wakefield furniture, and I love Haywood Wakefield furniture. Been collecting it for years. I like the champagne finish. These were done in a wheat finish, so they wouldn't really match the collection that I do have, but I was still specifically after I wanted to put up a bid on one specific piece that I have never seen before. And there it is. This room divider, super rare, super went out of my budget. I didn't get it. But look what I did get. We found this really great. It's actually, I guess, the back of a bowling alley game. I love the graphics on it and the colors, and I thought this would be really great if I could light it up and put it up on that wall in the kitchen, and it's just too big. So I'm not gonna cut it down. It's plexiglass, but the graphics on it are really neat, and look how the colors match so well out here. But I'll come up with something. We'll use it somewhere. I'm just not sure yet where. But I went to this auction for this little serving cart, which is perfect for here in the kitchen. Absolutely adorable. If you've noticed, out here in the mobile home trailer, we do not have a dining table. The original area was over here, and it just didn't work in my layout, so we kind of went without a dining room table, an area for that. But this, both sides flip up, and I think would make an easy little pull-out dining table. Work area for the kitchen. Has some marks on the top, so we're gonna see if I can clean those up. I think they're stains, so I don't know if they'll come out or not, but that's okay. I'm not too concerned about that. Just the fact that it's cracked ice yellow works in the kitchen so well. I have to find some sort of seating that's fold away. Working on decorating a little bit out here in the trailer. So working on finding some curtains that I like. Dug through a box, found some of these bark cloth curtains that I had in an old house that I used to own in the kitchen. I think they look great. There's that awesome little serving cart that I found a couple weeks ago. And also brought out two of my favorite thrift store finds from 2023. The Paragon God Bless Our Pad Kroll, and this really awesome Glenview planter. Glenview was a mold company, and this is a hobbyist piece that I found in the thrift store, and I love it. I started making this YouTube channel a few years ago when I bought all of that vintage clothing from an estate. I had all these garbage bags full of vintage clothing to process, and I thought it would be kind of fun to document it by making videos of what I was finding as I was going through these big contractor garbage bags. And that's really kind of how the videos started here on my channel. It was a once-in-a-lifetime experience buying that much vintage clothing out of a hoarder house. And in case you're really new to the channel and you don't know, I am a vintage clothing reseller online, and that is why I bought the estate of vintage clothing. I know it'll never happen again in my lifetime, and that's why I wanted to kind of document it. My channel has kind of morphed. I took a year off after making those first few videos. I just stopped making videos because, frankly, I was just lost my mojo. I was in a place of depression. I had just lost my dog and my cat, and quite frankly, I was just depressed. I was still going out to thrift stores and looking for vintage because I enjoy collecting that for myself, and I like to go to thrift stores to find it. But I just stopped making any sort of videos whatsoever documenting what I was doing that year. And I think now going forward this year, and probably for the rest of my time here on YouTube, I think I'm just going to make videos that I want to make about my life as kind of a diary of what Dave and I are kind of up to, what we do around here. and all the progress that we have made here on the property that we own, and a property we love and we really enjoy doing projects on. So if you enjoy a hodgepodge of vintage and gardening and DIY projects and thrifting adventures, and gosh, who knows what other things I might want to document here on the channel of my life, then keep watching. And I enjoy having you here, and I look forward to bringing you along on all the adventures that we find ourselves getting into. I think I found the perfect foldable chairs to work with my serving table. These I've had for years. I have 4 of them. They need to be redone, which is easy enough to do. But they fold flat, which means they can all be stored in a small space. And they work underneath the table. And when you sit on them, you're at counter height for the tabletop. I think these are going to work really good. Let me step back. It even works for one person to sit here. Perfect. That'll work also. So I think this is going to be my solution to have a little place to sit and eat in the kitchen. I just need to strip them down, come up with some cool fabric, repaint them, and yeah, I think that'll work. Gonna go back and check my corn patch, see what we got. Yes, I think we are getting ready to pick corn. Let's go. Let's pick some corn. Yep, let's pick some corn. It's going to be a good corn year. It's great. It's going to pick some corn. Corn for dinner. Hey, Handy. Handy Dave with nails in his mouth. What are you doing on your one day off this week?
Building fence.
New prototype.
Yep, trying to get everything squared up because the first one's always the biggest pain in the butt.
This is the 4-foot one.
This is the 4-foot one.
Okay, looks good.
Thank you. I've had to pre-drill this now, which I normally don't pre-drill it.
Oh, it's going to take longer to make.
Well, that's because I used that SPF that I had around.
Oh.
It's used what I could out of it, but I'm going to buy what I want for the rest. Sometimes saving isn't savings.
Not in the long run.
Time is money.
Perfect. 4 foot high. So the whole way down, and the tree's gonna get taken out in September. The whole way down, and then down to there. I think it looks great. I love the shorter height for doing.
One shorter height up front.
And we concluded our weekend with a Sunday evening walk in the garden with Ollie. We went up to check out how the garden was doing. The veggies are looking really great still. It's been hot, but I've been spending a lot of time out there watering everything, helping it survive. Put up some shade cloth, have removed a lot of things that are no longer producing, and I'm getting ready to get my fall garden together for planting. So this brings us to an end of another video. I want to thank you so much for watching and being here with me. I hope you have a great week, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.